Hey guys, Nicholai here, back at you with another video. Quickly gonna just do a quick shout out for my own fundraiser that is going on right now. Somebody started this on my behalf, and they are the ones that are going to be managing all of the funds, just to be clear. Um, and I trust them. They're a good friend of mine, Orthodox as well. So God bless them. And I really want to say thank you to everyone who has donated, if you have. Unfortunately, this hit me very suddenly. I was not expecting it. And so if you want, you can read this right here. You can pause the video, read this, and then continue on after that. So we're not going to belabor this. I don't feel like belaboring it, so let's continue. All right, so this is Roots of Orthodoxy, whom Jay Dyer has kind of pegged as a grifter for a long time because of him hiding the fact that he was actually Roman Catholic and not Orthodox. Um, and I was willing to be very gracious to him because he had a lot of great clergy that were on there. Father Josiah Trenum, Father Paul Trubenbach, and others. Fantastic clergy who are very good faith people who have great theology that are solid teachers and non-ecumenists. But I did notice a trend of bringing on a lot of overtly ecumenist clergy, to build some sort of weird consensus about orthodoxy that doesn't reflect the reality. And I was willing to give him a pass though, because I'm like, well, maybe he's discerning, maybe he's a little bit of ecumenistic because he's still discerning the church. But I was willing to give him a pass. But not anymore, not after listening to this. So we'll cover this right now.
When the shooting happened at the Annunciation Church, at the Catholic Church, these guys were freaking silent. All of these Orthodox guys were silent. And that pisses me off.
Okay. What is he even talking about? I personally follow basically every major content creator, apologist, etc. Um, I follow every single one of them on X for the most part. There might be a few that I don't, or that we have mutual, blocking happening or something like that. But for the most part, I follow pretty much every major person on Orthodox Twitter. Every single one of them was calling it a tragedy and was posting about it and saying, "Oh my gosh, this is horrific shooting. Oh my lord." Like, what is he even talking about? It's just dishonest and it's ridiculous.
They were silent until they found out that an Orthodox girl got shot.
That isn't true. And furthermore, why wouldn't we pray for one of our own who got shot with more emphasis? Do you listen, Mr. Roots of Orthodoxy, you little rat? Because the way you're acting right now is actually absolutely abysmal and disgusting. Are you shedding tears over the random Buddhists and evangelical people that are getting slaughtered in Myanmar or in other countries around the world? Do you shed a single tear about any of those? I wonder if I've seen any posts from you guys, Roots of Orthodoxy or Roots of Faith, since you manage both of them. Have I seen any post about the victims of the shooting in Melbourne or in Bondi Beach? The Bondi shooting? Any? Oh, does that mean you don't care? Give me a break. And if there was a Catholic victim, by the way, or a Oriental Orthodox or whatever tradition you're a part of, if there was a Catholic or Oriental Orthodox victim, I wonder if you would maybe emphasize the fact that there was that victim because your church emphasizes people within their own communion. There's nothing inconsistent about that at all. Even if it were true that we didn't say a single word about the shooting, which literally every one of us did. Said it was horrific tragedy, etc., etc.
And that's when they started caring. They started caring only when they found out that that Orthodox girl got shot.
That's not true.
You
It's just a
Orthodox
liar.
apologists are absolutely freaking disgusting.
What's disgusting is you misrepresenting the so-called Orthodox apologists. I wonder who that is. Why don't you have the galls and the stone to actually say some names? Say some names. I dare ya. Say some names, you coward.
You're a disgusting human being. You are trash. I'm not. I'm not scared to say that. You are.
Yes, you are. You're not saying any names. Who? Name them. Me? I know I was commenting on the shooting and saying how horrific it was. I didn't even know that one of the girls was Orthodox until she was already in the hospital. Days, like 2 or 3 days later. I know I didn't. I know a lot of people didn't.
Disgusting human being that you only cared about these kids. You didn't care about these kids. You only cared about the person who was Orthodox.
What a liar. What a filthy liar. And it disgusts me that people are going to continue to platform this guy. Well, because the Ortho bros are mean. Shut up. We're so sick and tired of that nonsense. First off, it's not even true. Just because we're uncompromising in our position and our beliefs does not mean that we are unorthodox or that we are mean or anything like that. We're uncompromising. There's a distinction there. Shame on you, Jonathan or Roots, and whoever this gal is for not pushing back. Shame on you too. Shame on both of you. You disgusting. You disgust me. Disgust me. I have no patience for this kind of stuff. Zero patience for it. Lord have mercy.